Thin Line is the Nigerian movie on everyone's lips at the moment because this 2024 movie is now on Netflix. Featuring Uzor Arukwe, Uche Montana, Iyabo Ojo, Yvonne Jegede, Nkechi and Aigbe, the director herself. Thin Line tells the story of Pastor Raymond, who was drugged, taken advantage of sexually, and eventually blackmailed by a sex worker, Aniie. Now, in order to cover up the deed, the pastor went deeper into mess before then confessing to his wife, Damilola. But when the sex worker was killed, the police found several pieces of evidence which led to the arrest of several persons, including Pastor Raymond. The movie has some very important lessons, one of them being that pastors are human beings as well, who are vulnerable to temptations and deserving of redemptions if they seek redemption. Now, the second lesson being that giving in to blackmailing is such a silly move because blackmailers don't ever stop in most cases. Eventually, the thing that the blackmail victim is trying to hide will be out in the public along with some bigger consequences usually. So kudos to the movie for these reminders. But once again, we've seen here a Nollywood movie poorly representing police investigation. This one was too prolonged and yet very shallow and somewhat impractical. Now, here are my reasons. 1. About 6 persons were arrested in connection with the murder of Aniie, but only Pastor Raymond was handcuffed. Now, this is funny because Pastor Raymond was the most popular of all the suspects and also the most respected, and therefore the suspect least likely to run, and yet he was the only one handcuffed right in the church in front of his congregation. Now, my second reason, when the police came to arrest Chief Adetola, and his wife was saying something that could help the police in their investigation, but the police guys didn't show any interest, and I thought that was criminal. It was very annoying, that scene, because normally the police would want to know more. That could have aided their investigation. Now, my third reason is that Damilola, that is Pastor Raymond's wife, had no intention to kill Aniie. She had simply trailed her husband to Annie's house so she could confront Aniie. So you have to ask yourself, what was her husband's semen doing in her pocket along with a syringe? And even if for the sake of argument, we conclude that, yeah, she planned all of this from the start. You have to remember that the husband went to deposit his semen sample that morning and left. So one has to ask, what time did Damilola have to take the sample, the semen sample, along with the syringe in her pocket, go change her clothes to jeans and hoodie, and then sleep out just in time to still catch the husband leaving the premises so she could trail him to Annie's house. You see, the movie has a lot of gaping holes, and including how Aniie spiking Pastor Raymond's drink in the reception of a big hotel seemed nearly impossible, but it happened anyway. I'm going to leave you to watch the movie so you can come back to assess my review of it. If you have watched the movie, however, let me know in the comment section what you think. But for me, this is a 6/10. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe so you get to watch more videos when I post them.